Please repeat. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. We're reading Srimad Bhagavatam Canto 10, Chapter 23, Brahmana's Wives Blessed. This is Shloka 43-44. So you will repeat just last Shloka or both Shlokas? What do you want to do? The second one. Okay, I'll read the first one. Second one we'll repeat. Nasam dvijati samskaro nanivaso guravapi natapo natmam himamsa na shocham na kriya shubham. Okay, now please repeat. Tatapi hyuttama shloke Krishne yogeshwareshware bhaktir dridana chasmakam samskaradi matamapi tatapi hyutamam shloke Krishne yogeshwareshware bhaktir dridana chasmakam samskaradi matamapi tatapi hyutamah shloke Krishne yogeshwareshware bhaktir dridana chasmakam samskaradi matamapi tatapi hyutamah shloke Krishne yogeshwareshware bhaktir dridana chasmakam samskaradi matamapi tatapyuttamah shloke Krishna yogeshwareshware bhaktir dridana chasmakam samskaradi tatapi hyutamah shloke Krishna yogeshwareshware Vidana samskaradi matamapi tatapi hyutamah shloke yogeshwareshware bhakti dridana chasmakam samskarati matamapi. Matajis. Tatapyuttama shloke Krishna yogeshwareshware bhakti dridana chasmakam samskaradi matamapi. Now, that is not some on their part. Dvijati samskaraha. Dvijati samskaraha. The purificatory rituals pertaining to the twice-born classes of society. Na, nor, nivasaha. Residence, guru, in the ashram of a spiritual master. That is training as a brahmachari. Api, even. Na, no. Tapaha, execution of austerities. Na, no, Atma Mimamsa, philosophical inquiry into the reality of the self. Na, no, Shocham, rituals of cleanliness. Na, no, Kriyaha, ritualistic activities. Shubhaha, pious. Tata-api, nevertheless, he, indeed, Uttama-shloke, whose glories are chanted by the exalted mantras of the Vedas. Krishna, for Lord Krishna. Yoga Ishvara Ishvare, the Supreme Master of all masters of mystic power. Bhakti He, pure devotional service. Vridha, firm. Na, not. Cha. On the other hand, Asmakam, of us. Samskara Adi Matam, who possess such purification and so forth. Api, even though. Translation: These women have never undergone the purificatory rites of the twice-born classes, nor have they lived as brahmacharis in the ashram of a spiritual master, nor have they executed austerities, speculated on the nature of the self, followed the formalities of cleanliness, or engaged in pious rituals. Nevertheless, they have firm devotion for Lord Krishna, whose glories are chanted by the exalted hymns of the Vedas, and who is the supreme master of all the masters of mystic power. We, on the other hand, have no such devotion for the Lord, although we have executed all these processes. Purport: According to Sridhar Swami, the husbands were not aware that their wives had occasionally associated with residents of Vrindavan, such as the flower ladies, and had heard about the beauty and qualities of Krishna. The Brahmanas were astonished at their wives' loving devotion for Lord Krishna, not realizing that this devotion had developed as a result of hearing and chanting about the Lord in the association of his pure devotees. Namo Vishnupada Krishna Prashta Uttale Srimati Bhaktivikasya Swaminiti Namine. Namo Vishnupada Krishna Prashta Uttale Srimati Bhaktivedanta Swaminiti Namine. Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Pachatya Deshitarine. Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaur Bhaktarinda. Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we are hearing this amazing pastimes of Lord Krishna reciprocating to love, pure devotion of his devotees. Now this is very extraordinary pastime where it's happening in Vrindavan, and here the Lila is extraordinary really, because the wives of the Brahmanas were pure devotees, whether the Brahmanas, which are the head of society, the best among the pious people, still did not develop devotion to Krishna, in spite of being knowledgeable, in spite of being fully conversant with all Vedic rituals, with... What is it? Something happened? Okay. Oh, you don't have that. Okay. So, in spite of being knowledgeable in Vedas, knowledgeable in Karma Kanda, knowledgeable in all the rituals and purity and rules and regulation, all the smritis, still they did not develop devotion to Krishna. So this is a big lesson. It's really, really big lesson, and is a key of understanding the bhakti and the bhakti movement itself. We know that all the rules and regulations are there to help us actually remember Krishna. Why do we follow rules? Why rules are required? Yama, niyama. Yama, when you say yama, the rules, regulations, do's and don'ts, Yama, remember Yamaraj, then you will know what is Yama. If you don't follow Yama, then you will follow Yamaraj. So that was simple explanation I got from one Sanskrit Pandit when we asked him, what is Yama, what is Niyama. Yama, remember Yama, Yamaraj, so you will immediately follow. Yes, sir. So, Satatam smartavyo Vishnur vismartavyo na jatuchit sarva vidhi nishedasur eter eva kinkaraha. Kinkara means servant. That we always remember Vishnu, never forgetting. Sarva vidhis, all the rules, regulations of Vedas are meant for that. They are servants of that principle that we always remember Krishna and never forget. This is why we do. Why we wake up in the morning. So, Satatam smartayo Vishnu vismartavyo na jatochi. Why we offer obeisance, why we offer food, why we chant our rounds, why we do anything, it's to develop love for Krishna, which is manifested in this simple, visible thing that always remember Him, never forget Him. So, in the bhakti, this is what we accept, these type of devotees. Although they did not perform ritualistic ceremony, they are not born in pious family, they are not learned in Sanskrit, where the whole list is given. What happened now? Wi-Fi. All right. So, wanted to show you, but now the power of your memory is tested, that the Brahmanas listed all the things they did, all the samskaras they did, all the pujas, all the karmas, all the karmakandas, and but wives did not do that. Still, wives were superior to them. Why? Because all these rituals have to culminate, have to bring you to the love for Krishna. Otherwise, what is the use? What is the use of everything you do if you didn't develop love for Krishna ultimately? And if you develop love for Krishna, and what is the use of doing all these rituals then? So this is a very important story, and based on that understanding, all the acharyas, they accepted this principle. It's not that only brahmanas can worship. Yes, only brahmanas can worship deities, for sure. Why? Because we expect that brahmanas follow these purificatory rituals. They're following the proper system of worship given in the Vedas. And they are pure enough, their mind is pure, their deeds are pure, their activities are pure. They know also, they learn it, they know how to do the deity worship. So for ages, for hundreds of years, only brahmanas would be allowed to worship the deities, or deal with directly touching the deities, dressing deities, doing the abhishek, taking deities in procession and everything. All the puja rituals are given in trust to brahmanas. Who are the brahmanas? The most pious people in society. How you take birth in brahmana family? By punya. Not just by coincidence, lottery. Universe is big lottery according to modern science. Everything is random, everything is without cause. No, hell no, not like that. It's everything has a cause behind it. Why you are born in such family? Because of your previous activities. So why somebody is born in Brahmin family? Because he did some punya previous life. And you can see, those who are born in Brahmin family, they have very great chance of becoming actually Brahmanas. Not that by birth, we don't accept by birth, but it's very good chance that in those circumstances where father is Brahmana, mother is Brahmana, your relatives are Brahmanas, your house is filled with atmosphere of where one performs Brahminical duties, deity worship, chanting the mantras, cleanliness, purity, rituals, everything is, you are surrounded, you are soaked in the atmosphere where you can develop Brahminical quality. Janame jayate Shudraha, by birth everyone is Shudra. No? But by the study of the Vedas, by practicing what is taught to you by your mother, father, by your guru, by the senior, by the Guru Parampara, finally by Diksha Guru, then one actually becomes Brahmana. Dvija, second birth. Dvija, if you, there's a joke, Dvija. Dvija means second birth, means that you take an initiation by spiritual master. But if you don't follow the principles, you don't follow the lifestyle of a Brahmana, and Prabhupada jokes that Dvija means one who has taken birth by two parents, mother and father. That's all what means Dvija, if you don't follow. So So the point is that the Brahmanas are very pious souls, entrusted to deal with Vedas, teach Vedas, and practice that in life. That is a Brahmana. But the goal of all these Vedas, Vedescha sarver ahameva vedyo, to know Krishna, that's the goal. So if you know the Sanskrit, you know everything, and then you don't develop love for Krishna. When we came first to Salem, we stayed in one street where mostly Brahmanas lived there. So we had opposite us Madhvas, left side were Smartas, then again on the end of the street another Smarta, then on the beginning of the street 2 Smarta families, like that. So naturally the young people, young boys, two Brahmin boys, Smartas, were attracted to foreign devotees. And they saw us always chanting. So they also took Japamala, they also started chanting. Now when one Brahmin boy, Smarta Brahmin, started chanting, walking and chanting, his father was a little bit upset. He said, "Oh, what now, you're going to become Vaishnava?" This, that. Then in few months he started putting our tilak. He started putting Vaishnava tilak, because we were, very enthusiastically preaching to him. And so now he went for pujas with his father. Father is big Purohit here. Very few people can do Adi Rudram, big yagya, 11 days, sacrifice with 111 Brahmanas chanting, and he's the head pujari, and his son comes with Vaishnava tilak, Urdhva Pundra. So it was a big commotion. So his father had to find some fault with us, So there was one devotee chanting on the street, up and down, up and down. He was, wearing his shoes and just chanting this. So this father came on the road, looked at him, What is this, people? They don't know anything. They don't know what are the rules of Shastra. How can you chant Veda mantra in the shoes? No? He's just going up and down, chanting Hare Krishna in the shoes. And the boy, the smarter boy, his son, he replied, Pitaji, they are chanting. Shoes or not shoes, you are not chanting. And process is Haranam, Haranam, Haranam. Father starts shouting and using bad words. And the neighbor said, Brahmana speaking like this. So everything was exposed. You really learn it, really know so many things. I'm happy to know them, because these are still Brahmanas who follow Vedas for their maintenance. Not that Iyengar bakery shop or tire service in Bangalore, At least they stick to their Brahminical duty. They do Vedic pujas, they do yagyas. This is how they maintain themselves. Of course, now they printed the menu for the, this yagya, this much, this yagya. That was not to be done like that. But the idea is that boy caught him, that you know all the mantras and you are commenting somebody's chanting holy name, which has no rules for chanting. Shoes or no shoes, he's chanting the Krishna's name, you are not chanting the Krishna's name. But he caught him, boy caught him. So this principle is actually applied. Now that doesn't mean that we don't follow any rules, regulation, we behave like Chandalas. Basugosh sometimes when he sees Western devotees eating left hand and right hand, walking and eating prasadam and not being clean properly, he said these are Chandalas who chant Hare Krishna. Because by culture we are still not showing Brahminical, the etiquette. But we chant Hare Krishna. So yes, you are devotee, you chant Hare Krishna, but by culture Chandala, by behavior still uncultured. Still you are devotee, that's for sure. We are devotees because we are chanting Krishna's name. But it is good to learn some culture also. But what is the use of all your culture, all your purity, if you are not devotee of Krishna? What is the use? So one day we asked that famous Pandit, father of the boy, so you know so many Vedas, we were so respectful. Actually we wanted to learn from him so many things. Actually we did. We asked him so many questions, he really answered. But when we asked him one single point, what is the goal of Vedas? What is the goal of Vedas? He looked like, he never asked himself, actually, you can see that. No, what's the rest? What's the goal? What's the point? What's the one single answer? What is the goal of Vedas? So many goals are there. You can go to heaven, you can do this, you can do that. That was his answer. He does not know. Vedaischa sarvair ahameva vedyo. Simple thing he does not know. That goal is to actually understand Krishna. All the rituals are purificatory, samskara, purificatory ceremony. That we become pure. So one who is pure, then you can understand Pavitram Uttamam, who is the topmost pure, Krishna, Vishnu, Narayana. Otherwise it's not possible. With contaminated mind, contaminated heart, contaminated desires, how is it possible that the Supremely Pure will reveal Himself? Why? Naha prahasha sarvasya yoga maya samanritaha mudhoyam na abhijanati lokamam ajam avyayam. Why should Krishna reveal Himself? So here, this is so good because, the story is hope for all of us. It doesn't matter whether you are Chandala, whether you are this caste, that caste, who cares? The matter is that are you chanting Krishna's name? Are you developing attachment for hearing, chanting, serving? Are we engaged in Krishna service? Are we becoming devotees of Krishna? That's what really matters. And then Acharyas, they were showing this through the ages because they would accept devotees, even not born in Brahmin families, as a great devotees. Ramanuja Acharya's teaching, you can see he did that. Distributed mantra to everyone, which was prohibited. It was meant only for Brahmanas. But he got mantra from Guru, and mantra said, he will give moksha to everyone. I say, give to everyone. Doesn't matter. Then he accepted devotees who are not born in Brahmin families as great devotees. He served them, honored them. He initiated them. Not only Brahmanas. Madhvas also, same thing. The deity of Krishna, Kanakadasa, he came as a great devotee singing beautiful bhajans, glorifying Krishna and his devotees. And he was not allowed in the temple because Dasa means Shudra. And he went backside of the temple, sat there and started singing. And deity turned, Krishna, Murti, turned fully to face him south. And even today when you come to Udupi, you have Krishna's darshan only through the window from where Kanakadasa could see. There is a grill and you can see through those. Through the window you are seeing Krishna. Main entrance is sealed, it's closed. But how did Madhvas understood the point? Yes, Madhvacharya did, and his. But today they are still keeping this idea that you have to be born in Brahmin family, then only you can, then only you can go home back to Godhead. Huh? Oh, nice! You ISKCON people, you are very nice. You are chanting Hare Krishna. Next life you will be born in Madhva's Brahmin family, then you will go home back to Godhead. That's what I think. Same thing that Radharaman temple in Vrindavan, Pujari, he told to Western devotees when they came for darshan, oh good, you foreigners, you chant Hare Krishna. And they told him, you are so fortunate person, you worship these Radharaman deities from Gopal Bhatta Goswami, you are living in Vrindavan, you are so fortunate. No problem, you also, people, you are chanting, so next life you will be born in Vrindavan, in Goswami's family, and you will worship the deity. So they were feeling blessed. Oh, nice blessing you are giving to us. So when they went to Prabhupada and reported this, Prabhupada was upset. You tell to him, if he goes on worshipping Radharama, next life will born in West as a foreign devotee and distribute books there. That was understanding. That's the true understanding. So therefore we have this, devotees are above Brahmanas. We are not Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. What is that shloka? Kiba Shudra, Kiba Nyasi? Kiba Vipra, Kiba Nyasi, Shudra kene hoy. Ye Krishna Tattveti, say Guru hoy. Whether you are sannyasi, you are Brahmana, you are Shudra, if you know Krishna Tattva, you are Guru. And this is the true statement. So here this story is so important, it emphasizes this, that you don't have to be born in Brahmin family. But that doesn't mean that you do anything you want to do. You have to behave like a devotee. You can't behave eternally like Chandala because it's counterproductive for preaching. It's disturbance for the preaching. If you eat left hand, who will listen from you in India, In the West, who cares, Alex? In the West, we don't care. Nobody knows anyway, There's a competition eating with the legs now. So, Hare Krishna. Even Chandalas won't do that. So they created another category, 2 feet below Chandalas, Competition eating with the foot, Crazy. West, what do you expect from West? By India we follow. You see Brahmanas, they will be pure food, peaceful atmosphere, prakshana will be done, chanting of mantras will be done, naivedya will be done. Nice. But unless devotion is goal, what is the use? Unless we develop that last step is missing. Everything is set up and then you miss. You miss the main point. So, this is the message of the story, that the wives were so advanced. This is another one warning for us, that not because I'm the husband and you are wife, so automatically I'm superior to you. Many families we see that wives are devotees and husbands are not so much devoted. And husband are insisting, you are devotee, you have to follow Vedas. Vedas says you have to obey your husband. Sure. But dear husband, you instruct me according to Krishna Bhakti, then I will follow you. Here in this incident, when boys approach wives of a Brahman, as I told them, Krishna is here. They were just hearing. All their life, even before marriage, they were hearing about Krishna. According to Acharyas, even before they got married, they were hearing from childhood, from the flower ladies, from the people who are selling these betel nuts, from the Brijvasis traveling here and there. They were hearing about Krishna and his beauty and his pastimes, his nama, guna, rupa, leelas. And they were attracted. And they got married and they were not, from beginning they were not into the family thing. They were doing their duties, but their mind, their heart were with Krishna from the very beginning. Even husbands, even before, they were kind of, she's like that, what to do? They were also not interfering too much. This is Vrindavan. These are devotees. Everyone is attracted to Krishna. So, that time when the boys came and asked wives that, oh, Krishna has come and you can give him some food. You can come and meet him. They were in bliss. They just ran out. They just did not follow. How can you do that? How can Brahmins' wives, not any lady, the Brahmin ladies, the most chaste, how they can go and run? Prabhupada said, my mother would not walk on the street. Palki would carry her to the neighbor's house, that nobody see. It was not that the ladies are roaming around, on their own. But here they are going to the forest, running, leaving the babies, leaving the husbands, relatives, right in front of them. And they tried to stop them, and they didn't care. So they were so detached, they were above, they transcended the family boundaries. But still, when they came to Krishna, Krishna did not say, oh, nice, okay, let's, have Ras Leela. No. He said, oh, you'll be criticized. I'm a coward boy. I'm in that community, Gopa's community, and you are Brahmins. So Krishna told them that you are doing good in separation. All your life you are meditating upon me in separation. You achieve perfection already. Just continue. No need proximity. No need physical presence. There's another lesson you learn here. Sometimes you see people who are very close to Guru, they may not get the point really, And those who are hardly seeing Guru in their life, they are fully dedicated to their Guru and their mission. That also is seen. We were one day, I was serving prasaram to few Prabhupada's disciples, they were sitting, and they were just discussing this amazing point, that those who are very close, after Prabhupada left, they all left. Most of them, they left. And they were wondering, how is it possible? They spend so much time with Prabhupada, personally serving this. But when Prabhupada left, they also left the movement. And people who were on the street all the time hardly seen Prabhupada, Even Jalayu Mataji is not here. She is not here. Oh, in the far. So she said she never seen Prabhupada. But look how dedicated devotee is she. And person who was serving Prabhupada personally and talking to him and massaging him, and this, that, he's wearing beard and hair and, speaking something about... Anyway, Hare Krishna. Not exactly what would you expect. So proximity is not the point. The point is fully attachment to Krishna. Satatan smartayo Vishnu, always thinking of Krishna, fully being attached to the Vani, to the service, to the instruction, to the mission of your Guru. So that also to learn here. It's Krishna send them off. He said, no, you are doing good in separation. And we know the separation is higher than proximity. Sambandha and Vipralamba, we know which one is higher according to our Acharya. So that is not punishment for them or something, That's perfect instruction, And they are so advanced. Look at this. This is so amazing. Who are these wives of Brahmanas? It's really so advanced. They when Krishna said, no need, we want to be your maidservants. And Krishna said, no need, your Brahmin ladies, that's not accepted in society. You will be criticized, there will be commotion, it will be counterproductive, not good. You are doing good in separation, remain. Okay, we'll not be your maidservants. Let us be just in the forest, seeing your pastimes with your maidservants. They give enough desire to be even gopis. Who can do that? Where do you find that? They say, we'll be presiding deities of the forest. We'll just live in the forest. We'll eat tulsi, we'll put tulsi from your garland when you are meeting gopis and you have pastimes with gopis. That tulsi leaves we'll put on our head. We are happy with that. Who can do that? This is very advanced. And Krishna said, no, you go back to your family. But they'll criticize, they'll reject us. We already came forest to meet you. Don't reject us. They're in Madhurya Rasa. And Krishna said, no, nobody will reject you. Everybody will appreciate you. And they went back. And then they were really showing externally transcendental symptoms of ecstasy. When they were cooking and walking, talking, it was only about Krishna. Shivering and hair standing on the end. And then, because of their punya, because of their bhakti, it hits husbands. Ooh, man, we messed it up. We really missed the point. And then they got, where is the shlok? And there they got this, we messed it up. Because of wives, they could advance. They could get this point. Oh yeah, we mistreated. Bhagavan himself, we are doing idam narayana, idam namama, idam vishnave, idam namama, idam achyuta, idam namama. This is for Narayan, not for me. This mantra says directly this. Idam narayana, idam namama. It's for Narayan, it's not for me. Idam achyuta, idam namama. Not for me, it's for Achyuta. Idam vishnave, this is for Vishnu, not for me. And Vishnu is asking, give me some food, and you say no. You fool. Crazy what they did. This is completely wrong, they did. And Bhagavan say, okay, you're doing yagya, I came. Yagyo vai Vishnu hu. Yagya is Vishnu. Guru Maharaj was preaching in this route in books in Hyderabad once, early days. And he was showing one Gita to one Smarta Brahmin. And he was really Shankara, really into Shiva. No, there's that. So Maharaj said, no, you have to do sacrifice for Vishnu. Where is I Vishnu? Gita say Yagya. So Maharaj say Yagya means Vishnu. No, it say Yagya. Where is it that Yagya means Vishnu? Yagya is Yagya. Why you say Yagya is Vishnu? So then argument came, like. So this man wanted to prove that Yagya is different from Vishnu. So he opened Shankaracharya's commentary on Gita. And first thing Shankaracharya say, Yagyo vai Vishnuhu, quoting Rig Veda. Yagya means Vishnu. Closed the book, zipped them out, took the book. Yeah? So Vishnu came to accept, okay, I personally came for offering, and you could not recognize. Why you could not recognize? Because of attachment. Aham mameti. Because of, why they are afraid of Kamsa? Because they will lose their post, they lose their job, they lose their money, they lose their prestige. But wives, they didn't care for prestige, they left. To hell you and your prestige. We are going to meet Krishna. All life we are trying to meet Krishna. Now he has come. We are not going to miss this opportunity. And then there is that incident, one lady who could not come, and she left body. She could, so intense separation, and then spiritual body manifested, joined Krishna eternally. So this is amazing, the story, and he's giving hope to us who are not born in Brahmin's family, and those who are in Brahmin's family, they could so easily, they could pick up this bhakti, because we are trying to be Brahmanas. Look at our ISKCON sadhana. It's meant, look how you are dressed. You are taking Brahmana's appearance of Brahmana. Shikhas are there, Panchakacha dhoti is there. Panchakacha means you are doing Vedic sacrifice. Kacha is required for sacrifice. Why sannyasi? They don't wear kacha, because no need for them sacrifice anymore. They are sannyasis. No more karma kanda. No more rituals for them. Danda means that Atma went into the stick, that they are dead, socially dead. They died socially. That's why Danda goes first, offering pranam. The Atma is in Danda, not in the body anymore. No social relation. Nobody's mother, father, brother is that person who took sannyas. He's socially dead. He's not doing function. You are carrying Panchakacha, you are putting tilak, you are kantimala, you are waking up early in the morning, you are taking bath. You are doing what Brahmana is supposed to do. We are trained to be Brahmanas. Prabhupada said this movement is meant to train people to become Brahmanas. But not Brahmanas, Vaishnavas. Vaishnavas we want to become. But Brahmanical stage is very good step. Sattva Guna is very good step to come to transcendence. But the focus must be fixed. So then you have these Brahmanas by birth nowadays. Yeah, they're doing the Sandhyavada. You did Sandhyavada in childhood? You did? Yes. Did you study any Vedas? No, but you went study Darwin theory in the school. Yeah? That's the problem. Gurukulas are closed. So something they follow home, but they don't follow the essence. They don't follow the Vedas anymore. And then by punya, by mercy of Prabhupada, you get Prabhupada's books, you become devotee. No? But you can see it's easy for him. It's easy for him to be clean and pure and follow the rules. Where we Chandalas, we like to do wild things and like to break the rules, and mind is disturbed. If everything is peaceful, sit and chant. Sit and chant for the austerity, for the mind. Just sit peacefully and chant 16 rounds. 16 rounds, sit and chant. Mind is crazy, no? But you see Brahmin boys, they can sit and chant and they are not disturbed. Why? Because Sattva Guna. Therefore Prabhupada understood, okay, let them, these foreigners, let them chant 16 rounds and do a lot of service. And that also, what do you call the forceful services, that they can utilize their passion, their energy, push the books, go out every day. There's so many things. But Brahmanas, they have no problem. Sit and chant, be peaceful, wear clean clothes. Be clean. You don't have to tell Brahmana, shave your hair, cut your nails, take bath, have clean dhoti. They dislike tamagun. They dislike tamagun. We don't know. No problem. We are Chandrarki, we are transcendental. We can have nails like a clothes and, not dhoti, dirty, like we are cleaning chimneys every day. And then we are Vaishnava, we are devotees. Don't misuse that we are chanting Hare Krishna so you can be dirty around tamasan, It's not like that. Even you are on that level, but still society is going to misunderstand you. They are not going to listen from you if you are dirty. And anyway, very few are on that level. Really, truly. Okay, so many things to learn from this. I don't want to spoil the next shloka. It's really nice. Purpose are happening. So, thank you very much. Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Do you have any questions? Immediately offering pranam means no question, prasadam time. Any questions, realizations? Yes, Mr. Brahmana. Okay. They were hearing Krishna Katha, yes. Can you, please give him mic. Slow.
So basically they developed...
repeat from the beginning.
the wives of the Brahmanas basically developed love for Krishna by hearing from, as you said, they heard from the betel nut sellers and like that. And it's also mentioned.
Can I interrupt here? Actually, in Prabhupada they say they hear from pure devotees. So these were all betel nut sellers means no, these are pure devotees.
And also it is mentioned in one of the previous verses that they were the examples of the Kripa Siddhas. It is said that the three examples were given. One is Bali, and then Shukadev, and then the wives of the Brahmanas. So how do we reconcile both? How do you understand?
Well, how the Kripa comes? Kripa can come from the Lord directly, can come from devotee. So, Hare Krishna. Here you go. Okay, any other question?
It just reminds me that I think once Srila Prabhupada in a public program or somewhere, there was the mic stand was not proper or something, so he took the Upavita and then he tied it.
That's really amazing. And you do that in India, you know. You heard that one? Prabhupada was giving class and microphone was falling down all the time. Prabhupada lifts it up and again was coming down. So devotee was standing aside, fanning Prabhupada. Prabhupada said, give me your Brahmin thread. He took his Brahmin thread, tie up his mic. Huh? What is that? Shoelace. Yeah, this is amazing, you know. Why? Because higher principle. What is the principle? Prabhupada came here to benefit others. If mic is dysfunctional, people cannot get mercy. So what is your Brahmin thread? 2 rupees, you know, come on, tie it up and, you know. And that's proper utilization in Krishna service. So, but this is bold to do that. It's very bold move. Means you have 100% faith. What is proper? Shravanam, Kirtanam. And you see power of Shravanam. Just by hearing, they started, then other devotees doing Kirtanam, glorifying, they were hearing, and then Smaranam came. Full Smaranam for them developed. Like they could not forget Krishna all their life. So this is amazing. Many examples of this. Many examples. Even Prabhupada, like we have Matajis from Atlanta here. They live in Brahmacharini ashram, unheard of in India, but Prabhupada did it in the West. And Prabhupada said, because of this little adjustment, I was successful in preaching in the West. Prabhupada said that. Because I did this adjustment, I was successful preaching in the West. It's unimaginable thing. Something like that. Okay, this is Krishna sign. Thank you very much. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.